I have melted the credit card and invested in a new battery for the David Brown here. It's 126 amperes, 12 volt heavy duty. It's not the same make as the makes on the other side. It's a better make than the one I had in, which was in the major. Anyway, because it had this one, they gave me a discount, and it was still expensive. Not much change out of 200, but big batteries are expensive. So I've discovered also this here was a bit loose, so I've got new bolts in here with hold down nuts. So if I want to, I can put terminals on there to take power straight from here, rather than the starter back there. So we'll just go and see how it turns over, shall we, just for fun. Oh me, I'm tired today. I had a day off yesterday and made me worse. Right, so we need to put on the fuel time in advance. Surprised if this starts actually. Give it quite a lot of throttle. Apply the heater plug, which I wired up the oil light to, so I know it's on. So I'll just give it a go with it, and we shall see if it turns over any better. I had the hydraulics powered, I was just switching it off, so it's one less thing. Now this thing you'll start if you get it spinning fast enough, so here goes. Okay, that's not going to work. I did wonder if that battery would need charged. Let's get a meter and see what power's in it. Could be the starter motor. We did patch it up. 12.6 volts. Yeah, I think it's the starter itself is the problem. We patched that up before. I think new starters. Well, got plenty of colour. I think the new starters required as well. We kind of knew that, didn't we? Bit extra power. Let's see what happens now. $105, 230 amps. I'll start with Aero starter, I think. Not the best thing to do, you get addicted. Making smoke. I'm pretty sure that starter's the problem. We did stick a spring in it, if you remember. That's, well, I'll put that in a full charge. I'm going to wait to retorque the head in the major. A bit of light in a minute. It's been running. I'll put it up to the higher torque. I think it was 122. Meters. Right, put you to this side. Get some light. Right, let's check again. Focus. Cylinder head 85 to 90. Hey sorry, what's 90 foot-pounds in Newton meters?
I found this on the web.
Alexa would just tell me. We say 90. 122.03236. So 122. 122. I'll get the right order. Keep Abdi happy, you know, these boys that tell you you're doing it wrong. Probably am. Right, did that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 5, 6 again. 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to 11. 11. Lost 12. Yeah. 12. 13. 15. Oh, me, that's starting. 14. That David Brown will start now, it's been started. Does that. 15. You just get it started. It usually starts after that. You can get magnetic block heaters, mainly in America and China. Right, just a quick run over them and make sure they're clicking. So did that one. Organic acid something, I think it stands for. Mercedes cars and Porsche Fruve Boxster Cayenne. Oh, it's good enough for a Bentley. See that, look. MAN 324 SI OAT, so that's an OAT antifreeze, so I can use that in the major. I emailed Smith Allen about this OAT coolant. As you can see by the reply, IAT is the preferred one for vintage vehicles. It's actually coolant, and it was a really expensive one because it was the Extreme, first one I picked up, not realising it was a dearer one. Anyway, that's full of water, so we need to have enough coolant, which is 2 gallons and a bit. I rescued the old coolant. Let's see what colour it is. It's in here. Still got some mud in it. It's green, so that would be right. The green one's the one I recommend. I filtered it through some cloth and took the mud out. It's just got a wee bit of scum on it now, but that's a green one. But I think that other one's a red one. Anyway, it's water, it's in it for the moment. It'll do for just now. Although water's not the best thing to have in there because you can eat through your core plugs and what have you. I don't have enough coolant to fill the radiator. Not 2 gallons anyway. Right, do that another day. Okay, I'll switch you off there. I'm going to have another go at the alternator on this thing. If I can get the screw in it. I found a carbide end mill that might dig it out. This is the vice we welded up and milled, far superior to what it was. And when you shut it now, once I shut it, I've milled it across, so it was the same. It just runs on this rod. So it's not held down in any way, apart from that rod. And there is a bit of play there, but it's good enough for drill press. We want to be accurate, we can use the Bridgeport. It's better than it was. Plus I can use parallels on there now. Okay, that is all for now. Let's see if we can get a David Brown to start on its own with its new battery setup. So this is a temporary power supply from the alternator. I've got some kill switches in order, so we'll kill the earth. So I don't know if that's going to spin it up quick enough. I might have to jump it on another one. Trying to start it without aero start if we can. Right, let me put in the cold. That's off. I think that's on. Dash. Right, we'll need half throttle, and we'll need it in the on position. As the dash is on the other side, we'll have to go on the other side. So, it might be on the previous film, but I temporarily bolted the end onto the, this is the original alternator that came with David Brown, and there was actually a broken wire. Torch isn't working. You see that wire there was broken, or at least the terminal wasn't very good. And also the terminal that goes in, that supplies the power to excite the coils. So I've got it over here now, onto there. So after I did that, we were getting 14 volts out of it. And then I've just got that crocodile clip on just now, because I didn't want the wire live all the time. I see I've got a 300 amp battery switch coming and some leads that we can kill the power. I'll probably fit one to measure eventually as well. So let's see if she'll spin up or not. We'll say he, shall we? This is Sir David. If we can get it to spin fast, put some fuel as well. Need it running out the tank. That's the heater on. That's the glow plug. It runs some fuel through it to cause a flame, I think. A bit of the glow plug. I've got my light in here so I can see it. Right, we'll see if she'll turn over fast enough to go. Right, I'll give it a second battery. Right, that should be 125 amps in that battery and 95 amps in that battery. So once we get it spinning, it's usually okay. So getting it spinning. No, not playing today. The battery charger on for a while and see if we get it later. I've got the Polaris hooked up as well now with its 125 amp battery. I'm wondering if there's a power drain somewhere. I've got that switch coming, so let's just go with that. Let's see what happens now. Give it some aero start, I think. closer to get it spinning and then it'll start. Still having trouble with the David Brown, or bucket of bolts as I'm now referring to it. The initial power to the starter, you need about 200 amps to get it to spin up. Once you get it spinning, it's okay. So I've ordered a kill switch, which is a 300 amp, but it can take up to 1000 for a short time. And I've got new earth leads, we'll put it in the earth. So there's holes here already, so I'm going to re-tap them, and I'm going to put the earth straight onto the frame rather than onto this bit of tin, and take the earth off the starter as well and clean it and put it back onto the body. So we need to remove this new battery, get it out now. I should be lifted. Don't tell the wife I lifted that. Right, let's get rid of this original piece of size. Less than that anyway. 16, 20, let's try. I'm still looking for the mill lead. I've found it to 1 point and let's wait. I can't find it. That's 12, that's 13. So that's it's the right size. Shifters on that. I've got my master spanner here. Yards in the road. Might drill that casting at the side there because, oh, actually there should be a bolt in there somewhere. On that side. Yeah, I see it. Problem being is how to centre drill it. old valves make excellent punches. Just get this stuff out. Just run it in the belt sander, put it in the battery drill and spin it across the belt sander. Now we need a thing called a hammer. And get it as near centre as I can. Off to the side there. Legs aren't too brilliant today. You'll probably see me hobbling around today because my legs aren't working very well. That's a brand new 5mm. Well, it's brilliant. And it's going through the bottom. And close that way. Over here. Probably tap it M10. Get the drill out the chop. There, call it. Should be okay. Get to try out some of our new tap wrenches. Really do need to have a clear out in here. But then you see, if you throw things away about a while later, you end up saying to yourself, I wish I'd kept that. suppose we could tap it Imperial really if we wanted to. See this, I got my chart here. Right, Imperial. UNC. Drill size. So, well, we could do 7/16, which is a 10.4mm drill, and that's a 10.5, so that might work. UNF is 9. Oh no. If we go 3/8 UNF, that's an 8.5mm drill, which that is. I just borrowed. See if I can get a tap, then we'll try that. I don't have any 3/8 Imperial bolts, so I'm just going to tap M10. It can be changed at a later date if necessary. Just put a bigger drill in to start with. This is one of my new tap holders, the little ones. You've probably been in an earlier video. I have got bigger ones, but find a better tap to start it with. Yep. Oh, this is another one, but see, so I'm away to sort that. It'll actually fit. Just getting showers now. It stops snowing. We're just getting rain. Welcome to Scotland. 4 seasons in a day. I've been watching Farmcraft on YouTube quite a bit. Well, YouTube just keeps appearing with them, so I tend to watch them. Quite interesting, some of the stuff he does. He's got enough subscribers, he gets sponsors. I'm getting a few. Could use an even bigger wrench, but you wonder if the tap, sorry, can take the punishment. This one's slightly bigger. I'll give it a go. I think a lot of these have been made by an engineer just for his own stuff. Yeah. I don't think it'll work on these. No. No, it's too you have to make an adapter down to M8. I've got the M10 M8 adapter made. surprisingly difficult to make. Because if you hold that, you chew the threads, so to chase them again, and made it an M10 bolt. So what the plan now is, screw it in. Okay, where that's just going to be a lock-in nut. Well, the GoPro died again. Anyway, so I made up a M10 to M8 adapter and just machined a bolt. Surprisingly difficult because you're holding a thread. I end up recutting the M10 threads, so that's a new lead. That'll be coming off of there, going to the switch, and then we've another lead to go to here. So that's into the casting now, instead of into this wiggly woggly bit of metal. And I took that earth at the back there off, cleaned everything and put it back. So we'll see if I can get the idea. I tried to turn it over and it seemed to be better, but nothing certain with this thing. So let's see if we can get it to start. Right, we'll need to do other bits and bobs. Because of all the stuff at the side, it's pain. That's a good word for it. Right, cold start. Screw that in. Pull out for on, push in for off. I'm just going to try putting that clutch off as well, just for fun. Right, you need a fair bit of throttle on these. There is a divot in the thing there that I usually use as a reference. We'll try it without aero start, just for fun. Right, I'll put that's its new 125 amp battery. Alternator's on and it's been charging. So that's everything. And then that's the heater on now. Let's put this dash on. Back in a sec. Every time I put this dash on, some wire falls out. I've got the heater on. I've got this green light wired, the light wired up to tell me when the heater's on. I've got an ignition light, I've got a new one for that. Let's see what happens. Well, it was. Right, I'll have to give it a second battery. That's an improvement, would you believe? I'll bring it back in a minute once I'm organised. Okay, I've got jump leads onto the major. We'll give it some Euro start, so if we can get it spinning fast enough, it will start like. You need the Polaris. Yeah, I've got the Polaris hooked up, round 10. What happens? I say if we get it spinning at speed, it will start. Unless I've got that cold start the wrong way. not bad. Oh, I might cut out a strip and weld a new strip on at the back there. It's a bit sitting in the heat of fire all the time. I don't know how many times I've straightened this out in the past. Wait a few. We'll see if I have a strip I can weld in there. Tell you what, it's a lot less effort to do with this than it is with a big hammer. Right, I'll see if I can find something for there.